MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Cincinnati Reds.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Luis Castillo will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
The right fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Winker going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls the string on that one. One strike. Lifetime against this pitcher. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the pitch. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Man at first for him following the one-out single. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The 1-2 popped up. Suarez is under it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Muncy stands at second with 2 gone. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2-1.
The 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Corey Seager would be next. Ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Standing in, Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the shortstop, Jose Peraza.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. His career batting line against Hill, he's gone 3 for 6. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's under it. 1 down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right. Peterson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Third.
And with 2 gone, let's take a look at our playoff bracket.
Joey.
And with this, of course, being a potential elimination game, will we punch a ticket tonight for that coveted spot in the NLCS? So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box now, Corey Seager. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground toward short. Peraza is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Stepping in now, Matt Beatty, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hold. 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Gavin Lutz.
So digging in now, Gavin Lutz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Swung on and blasted foul to the right, and wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Peraza is up with it, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Reds, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. His career batting line against Hill, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike 1. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just inside. Line drive to left. Beatty is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Will Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Will Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone. Smith is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Into the box, Rich Hill, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The right fielder, number 31.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a
Now
pitch
batting,
out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Third inning, no score to this point. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Winker is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for LA. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now for Cincinnati. Kurt Casale, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Now the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. The 2-0 on the way. Fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Luis
The pitcher, Luis Castillo, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. And here's Jose Peraza. First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. The second for one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The set and the 1-0. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. One and one. Here it is. To 1-2 now. From the stretch, the 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Reds strand a couple. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Ready now, Justin Turner. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 1-2. Weakly hit to third. Suarez charging this one. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And this is low, ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Schebler ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Well hit to right, but foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hit out towards second. Lutz comes up with it. And there's one down now.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. The pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Now guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Seager takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Popped him up. Muncy moving to his left. And that's the third out. One left for Cincinnati through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Matt Beatty.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another chance? Gavin Lutz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
A bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Catcher. Will Smith.
Now to the plate, Will Smith. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So coming to the plate, Kurt Casale as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Kurt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Muncy has a play. 1 away.
the left fielder,
Every
number
pitcher
33.
loves to get quick outs, right?
Jesse
How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So striding forward now, Jesse Winker, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball
1. And he popped him up. Seager onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Beatty. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Into the box, Rich Hill. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The pitcher, number 44, Rich Hill.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0. Ball
2-0 now.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Ground ball right side. Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
The right fielder.
He
number
came to play
31.
today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson, and it's fouled away. No hits to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hill stands at first with 1 out. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Digging in, Justin Turner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set and the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The set and the 2-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Schebler is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Dodgers strand a couple. Still no score. Jose Peraza. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The shortstop, Jose Peraza.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Turner barehands it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Stepping into the box, Scooter Gennett, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Well, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
At the plate, Joey Votto, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball high and inside.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We are still scoreless. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Here's Corey Seager. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Amir Garrett.
Standing in, Matt Beatty, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled to the left side, and that is through into left field, a base hit, and the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Now batting the second.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here comes the first pitch. On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting the catcher, Will Smith.
Digging in to try it again, Will Smith. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's set. Here it comes. On a rope to the second baseman.
The pitcher, number 44, Rich Hill.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Rich Hill. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Please.
Chris Taylor will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
2-0 now. Two balls and a strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati, and we still have no score. Kenta Maeda gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 18, Kenta Maeda.
Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio Suarez. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's gone just 2 for 13.
Suarez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Maeda is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Popped straight up. Muncy backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Scott Schebler.
In now for the Reds, Scott Schebler. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Smith over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Digging in, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager over to his left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Zach Duke has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Reds, number 32, Zach Duke.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Jock Peterson. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch on its way. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Now at the plate, Max Muncy. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. The first one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A bouncer up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Up next for the
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Now the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Muncy over at second. Turner at first. 1 gone. Ripped down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Winker is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for round number 2.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Riding in once again, Corey Seager, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
A ball and a strike.
Get down 1-1.
And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Still no score. Ready for another shot now. Kurt Casale. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Beatty will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Winker. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Jose Iglesias has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle, so that's going to be the end of the line for Zach Duke.
Iglesias.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Here's a pop-up now. Muncy in foul ground. 2 gone.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Peraza. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Heading out toward shallow right. On the move is Peterson. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Reds leave 1. We are still scoreless. Michael
attention,
Lorenzen
please.
will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball
Number
game
21,
tied until the bottom half.
Michael Lorenzen.
Ready once again, Matt Beatty. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder, Matt Beatty.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Peraza onto the grass. He's there and records the first down.
The batter, the second baseman, Gavin Lutz.
Now at the plate, Gavin Lutz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Will Smith. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left. And it's now a one-run ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
David Freese will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 25, David Freese.
Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So two out here, and that extends the inning for Jock Peterson. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jock Peterson. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And that misses, ball one. The 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Freese at second with two down. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
To the right side and through, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
In now, Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
The set and the 1-0. Fouled straight back. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Three and 1. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. He's set. The 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Grounded softly to the right. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's now 1-0 LA. Julio Urias is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 7, Julio Urias.
Striding into the box, Scooter Gennett. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Beatty. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. Here's the first pitch. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
To third, gloved by Turner. On the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
2 out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Reds down to their last strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And a fly ball, and this should do it. And the Dodgers are going to advance. They're through to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 1 run, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.